Have you ever fantasized about transforming your craziest ideas into inventions that change the world? Just like Steve Jobs, have you pondered the steps needed to become the next Steve Jobs? Picture yourself having the power to transform basic concepts into revolutionary creations like the iPhone or iPad. Well, brace yourself, because today, we're delving into the genius mind of this tech icon, revealing hidden gems that can supercharge your imagination and entrepreneurial drive. Alright, let's kick things off by talking about something Steve Jobs swore by: exposing yourself to diverse experiences. Picture this. Creativity isn't just about thinking outside the box. It's about shattering the box altogether. And to do that, you've got to venture beyond your comfort zone. Let's consider Jobs' journey. When he dropped out of college, it wasn't a stumble. It was a bold leap into the unknown. Rather than adhering to the traditional academic path, he followed his passions. Surprisingly, one of those passions was calligraphy, the art of beautiful handwriting. Now you might wonder, what does calligraphy have to do with technology? Yet those seemingly unrelated calligraphy classes planted the seeds for the sleek and elegant fonts we now encounter on Apple devices. Jobs' exposure to diverse experiences enriched his creative palette. Drawing inspiration from unexpected places, Jobs didn't confine his inspiration to classrooms or boardrooms. He sought it in the most unexpected corners, like the kitchen appliance aisle at Macy's. Yes, you read that correctly. His vision extended beyond gadgets and computers. He aimed to create products that felt as essential and seamlessly integrated into our lives as a trusty toaster or blender. By observing everyday objects, he gleaned insights that would shape the future of technology. The power of a diverse dream team. When it came to assembling his dream team, Jobs didn't limit himself to tech experts alone. No, he cast a wider net. His recruitment strategy? Diversity. He brought together a motley crew of minds. Not just engineers and programmers, but also musicians, artists, poets, and thinkers from various disciplines. Why? Because he understood that diverse perspectives fuel innovation. When different worlds collide, groundbreaking ideas emerge. It's the clash of viewpoints that sparks creativity. Being a leader, not just a boss launching a business, isn't the end, it's the beginning. Once your venture gains momentum, Jobs' advice echoes: be a leader. But being a leader isn't merely about calling the shots, it's about setting an example. Inspire your team, foster a culture of excellence, and lead by action. Strive to be the kind of leader your team admires and respects. One who ignites passion, encourages risk-taking, and relentlessly pursues excellence. So buckle up. Our journey to uncover the genius of Steve Jobs has just begun. Stay tuned for more insights, because you won't want to miss a single tip on this exhilarating ride. Have you ever wondered what it takes to truly make a mark on the world? It's not just about having a great idea. It's about rallying a team behind a compelling vision. Let's journey back to 1977 and meet Rob Campbell, a young software programmer on the hunt for something revolutionary in the world of personal computers. Rob's journey began with a visit to Tandy Computers, where he sought their vision for the future of personal computing. But their response left him uninspired, merely focused on holiday sales. Next, he turned to Commodore, hoping for a glimpse of a bold vision. However, their vision was shallow, fixated on boosting their stock price. Feeling disheartened, Rob decided to meet with Steve Jobs. Intrigued by the invitation to lunch, as he asked Jobs about his vision for personal computing, he was met with something magical. Jobs wasn't just talking about products. He was painting a picture of a world transformed by technology. His passion was contagious, and Rob couldn't help but be swept up in the vision of a brighter future. Passion is like fuel for the journey, but vision is the compass that guides us. It's about articulating a bold vision that ignites the imagination and inspires action. With effective communication skills, you can share your vision with others, rallying them to join you in making a difference. Picture this. Instead of merely selling a product, what if you could sell a dream? That's the magic that Steve Jobs brought to the table. Unlike relying on focus groups or market research alone, Jobs possessed an uncanny understanding of his customers' deepest desires. He saw beyond the surface and tapped into the core of human motivation. When Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, the company stood at a critical juncture. The tech landscape was shifting and uncertainty loomed, but Jobs didn't dwell on the challenges. Instead, he seized the moment. During his presentation at Macworld, he delivered a message that resonated far beyond the conference hall. He spoke directly to the creative spirits of the world, those who dared to think differently, those who harbored dreams of reshaping reality. Jobs saw something remarkable in these visionaries, a spark of genius that transcended the ordinary. It was this spark that fueled their desire to change the world, and he knew that his role wasn't merely about selling gadgets. It was about igniting their potential. Jobs understood that people weren't waking up each day excited about a company or a product. No, they were laser-focused on their dreams and their aspirations. So what was Jobs' secret? It lay in seeing the genius within his customers and his team. He didn't treat them as mere consumers. He recognized their innate creativity and their hunger for impact. His mission became clear. He needed to help them achieve those dreams not in a generic way, but in the distinctive Steve Jobs way. Whether through groundbreaking technology, elegant design, or seamless user experiences, he aimed to empower others to reach for the extraordinary. In the end, Jobs' legacy isn't just about iPhones and MacBooks. It's about inspiring a generation to dream bigger, create bolder, and leave their mark on the world. So as we navigate our paths, let's remember the magic of selling dreams, because that's where true innovation begins. You ever heard the saying, less is more? Well, Steve Jobs lived by it. He believed that true innovation comes from knowing when to say no. Jobs once famously said that the key to Apple's success was saying no to 1,000 things. Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. Think about it. When you focus on what truly matters, you can create something truly extraordinary. Take the MacBook, for example. When Apple introduced the next generation MacBook in 2008, they did something remarkable. They stripped away unnecessary parts, making the computer thinner, stronger, and more elegant than ever before. Jonathan Ive, Apple's design guru, explained that by simplifying the MacBook's design, they were able to create a product that was not only beautiful but also incredibly functional. They understood that simplicity is key to creating a great user experience. So whether you're designing a product, building a website, or creating marketing materials, remember to say no more often than yes. Focus on what truly matters, and you'll create something that wows your customers every time. You ever walked into an Apple store and wondered why there are no cashiers? It's because Apple believes in creating experiences, not just selling products. Instead of salespeople, you'll find specialists, creatives, even geniuses, no cashiers in sight. And yet, Apple stores generate more revenue per square foot than almost any other brand out there. How? By focusing on enriching lives. Ron Johnson, Apple's Senior Vice President of Retail Operations, took inspiration from the Four Seasons hotels and resorts to create a retail experience like no other. Apple stores aren't just about moving boxes. They're about making every customer feel special, like they're staying at a luxurious hotel. It's all about enriching lives, and the sales follow naturally. Take a cue from Steven Spielberg when he faced challenges making the film Jaws. Instead of showing the shark, he took inspiration from Hitchcock and left it to the imagination. In today's tough economy, it's important to innovate and inspire. So, ask yourself, what would Steve do? Take inspiration from history and create experiences that leave a lasting impact on your customers.